Hi, it's Elizabeth from Time Valley Motorhomes, and today we'll be doing the handover video of the Swift Escape 640. The first thing we'll come to behind your driver's door is your freshwater filler point. So you'll need your key to unlock the cap, but then you can just twist the cap off. And then you want to have your hose pipe and some adapters, as some sites just provide the brass tap. You can fill your freshwater tank up full. And once you've done, pop your cap back on. And then you can lock it with the key. If you can't get to the tap provided at the site, you can use your submersible water pump and pump your fresh water from a bucket or an aqua roll directly into your freshwater tank. For this, you'll need your water pump turned on the inside of the vehicle. Next, you've got your gas locker. So this will hold two 6-kilogram gas bottles. You always want to make sure that you strap them down nice and tight so they don't rattle around when you're travelling. When you come to connect your pigtail to your gas bottle, remember it's left to tighten, right to loosen, opposite way around being gas. And you'll also need a spanner to tighten this little bit up here. And then to turn your gas flow on and off, you just spin the dial on the top here. If you've turned your gas flow on, but you're not receiving gas within the vehicle, press this black button in for a couple of seconds, and then the gas will be released through your pigtail. If you're still not receiving gas within the vehicle, just make sure this little yellow button is flat and it's not been popped out. It's just a crash valve, so it does pop out occasionally. But to reset, you just push it in for a couple of seconds, and then you'll be receiving gas in the vehicle. Next, we'll come to your external shower point. So if you want to grab your external shower and then get the end that connects to the vehicle, and all you do is align it and push it on until it clips in, and then you can use your external shower as long as you've got your water pump turned on the inside of the vehicle and enough fresh water in your freshwater tank. Once you've used it, you just want to come underneath and pull this blue lever and then slide the connection off. At the back of the vehicle, we've got your large garage space. So at the top, you've got some shelves. Then on the inside, you've got some tie-down rings. At the back of the vehicle, at the top, we've got your reversing camera. And then we've got your fuel bike rack bars and your bike rack. To pull the bike rack down, there's a gently tug, and then it will release. And then when you put your bikes on, just make sure you have them opposite way around. So if you've got the handlebars at the passenger side, the next one wants the handlebars on the driver's side. And then you can lock your wheels in with these black straps, and then you've got your handlebars. So the longer one goes to the one on the outside of the vehicle, and the shorter one goes on the one closest to the vehicle. Here we've got the garage from the other side. Then on this side, you do also have a 3-pin, a 12-volt and 2 USB sockets. Then we also have your cassette locker. So as long as the blade on the inside of the toilet is closed, you can pull the orange handle up and slide your cassette out. Then to empty, you just want to twist and unscrew the cap. And then when you're emptying out, just press this little orange button in. This just allows some air in and stops it from glugging. You then want to give it a good swirl around with some fresh water, empty out again, and then pop some blue or green liquid in your cap. And then it's ready to use again. Next, you've got your external barbecue point. So as long as you've got your gas flow through your vehicle, you can turn your grey handle round. You'll need an adapter and some length of hose to connect to your paddock and barbecue. Just in front of your habitation door, you've got your hookup point. So when you're connecting your cable to the vehicle, you want to lift the cap on the hookup cable and then slot it in to meet the van. You also want to hook your cable up to the vehicle first and then the mains, and then when disconnecting the mains and then the vehicle, so you're never walking around with a live lead. On the outside of your passenger door, you've got your diesel and AdBlue filler. So you'll need an ignition key to open the diesel cap. And then when you're filling up your AdBlue, if you go to a petrol station where they take Arctic lorries, you'll be able to fill your AdBlue on the pump, but you can also buy it in drums as well. Also on the outside of your passenger door is your ideal tyre pressures. And then on the front of the vehicle we've got your bonnet release. Under the bonnet, the main things you want to focus on is your screen washer fluid, you've got your engine coolant and your brake fluid. Then we've got your oil and your dipstick, and we've got your negative here and your positives just down here if you need to give or receive a jump start. And there's also your weight plates on the front as well. First thing you want to do when you get into your vehicle is turn your main control panel on. Then from here you can turn your internal lights on, so you've got your entry, your awning light, and then the rest of the vehicle lights are here. You can also dim them down and brighten them back up again. And then we have your leisure battery status, your vehicle battery, and then you can see which one is charging. Then we've got your water, so you've got your fresh water and your wastewater. You can also turn your water pump on and off, so you get a pressurised flow of water through your vehicle. This will keep your water warm. It doesn't heat it up hot, it just keeps it tepid and stops it from freezing within the tanks. Next we've got environment, so this just shows you the temperature inside and outside the vehicle, and then the humidity within the vehicle as well. Next we've got your heating system. So from here you can see the temperature. So you can go from 5 degrees all the way up to 30 degrees depending on how warm you'd like the vehicle. You've also got your fan speed here, so you can increase and decrease the fan speed depending on how fast you want the hot air to blow around the vehicle. And then to turn on and off, you just pop this dial off here. Next we've got energy, so you can have just electric, so you can have 1, 2 or 3 kilowatts of electricity. You can just have gas, or you can have both on together. And then we've got your hot water, so you can have it on, or you can turn your hot water on to boost, which will take all the energy away from your heating and solely focus on hot water for half an hour. Next we've got your bed switch. So if the key is vertical, your bed switches won't work. So to turn your bed on, you want to have the switch horizontal and then put the arrow down. And your bed will come down, and then you can grab the ladders and slot them into here to be able to get up into bed. And then to put it back up, just press the up arrow. And then for a little bit of extra safety, you can plug the bed into the strap just to help support when travelling. To turn your fridge on, just hold the on button down until all your lights come on. And then from here you can manually pick which energy source you prefer. However, if you have it on auto, the fridge will automatically select the best energy source available. And then if you press the thermometer button, you can pick the temperature. 5 is quite cold, it can sometimes freeze your food. So the best thing to do is turn it up to 5 when you're first cooling your fridge, and then turn it down to about 3 or 4, which will keep your food nice and cold. Above your fridge in the cupboard, you've got your TV aerial, you've got your solar panel, you've got your aerial booster, and then we've also got your Wi-Fi box. In the bathroom, we've got a nice large mirror above your sink. Next, we've also got your cupboard. And then when you want to flush the toilet, make sure you've got some fresh water in the water tank and also your water pump turned on. And then you can press the blue button, get a flow of water into the bowl, and then to open you just push the blade across to open and shut the blade. And you've also got two nice large mirrors that open up into a nice large wardrobe space with drawers and some shelves. And then you also have a hanging rail. Then we also have your shower. There's a nice little shelf to put your body wash and conditioner. And we've also got a drying rail to hang wet clothes or towels. Here we've got your hot water running. You might be able to see the steam, but the water is hot and up to temperature. We've got all three gas burner hobs working. Once you've used them and turned them off, just let the metal fully cool before you put the glass lid down, as it will shatter if it touches the metal and it's hot. Here we've got the oven working, and then we've got the grill as well working on gas. Above the sink, in the cupboard next to your microwave, we've got your fresh and wastewater drain off point. So when the light is orange, they're closed. If you flick the switch up, it will turn red and your water will start to drain out of the fresh and wastewater tanks. It's on the driver's side underneath. There's some arrows where the water will come out of as well. Under the bench on the driver's side, you've got your boiler drain down. So this yellow valve here. So when you're winterising your vehicle, you want to open the valve up and let all the water drain out of the boiler. You just want to lift it up, and then all the water will drain out. At the same time, you want to open your kitchen and bathroom taps to let all the water drain out of the pipes within the vehicle to stop them freezing during the winter months and causing any frost damage. Just behind the kitchen tap, you've got your table controls. So if you press the button to go down, the table will slowly go down, or if you press the up button, the table will come back up into its normal position. When you want to make your dining area into your bed, you want to put the table in its lowest position. You then want to bring the support from the middle of the table out. You can then fold the table over so it fully covers the gap in the middle. You then want to bring the two seat cushions into the middle so they look like this. And then with the backrests, you want to find the bit that kind of dips here, and then this wants to go under the back board, and it just fits in this gap here. Like that. And then you want to do that with the other backrests as well. If you want a bit of extra room where these two cushions are, you can pull this base out and then bring the supporting leg down, and then you can put the cushions back in place. And there you have a nice large double bed in the front of the vehicle. When you want to bring your travelling seats up, if you just turn this dial round, push it back, and at the same time lift the back of the chair up. Once it's in the upright position, you just want to remove this bit of wood so you've got a little walkway so you can get into the chair, and then just undo the seat belt and belt buckle. What was your backrest now becomes what you sit on. The cushion that you were sitting on then becomes the backrest. So you just place that on the backrest, and then the cushion that was the backrest becomes the seat. So you pop that down. Once you've got them in position, you've got your seat nice and comfortable. Then just in front, you've also got a cup holder that just folds down, folds out for your passengers. On your head unit on the home page, you've got your maps, you've got your radio, and you've got a phone that you can connect to. Next page is your radio, so you can have FM, DAB, Bluetooth. You can browse through different stations. Next one is your air controls, so you can pick whether you want the air to flow in your windscreen, your feet. You've got your AC, your temperature on this side here. You've also got the controls down here as well that do the same thing. Next one is your navigation. Just works like a normal maps on your phone. You've then got the choice to pair with a phone, so if you click yes, it will start searching for a device. And then you've got your vehicle settings. And then you've got all the other important bits of information you're going to need. You've got your settings here, so you can flick through different options. You've also got your time and date and language if you want to change. You've got a few more options down here, so you've got your hazards, your lanes, locking, traction control, hill assist, and then you've got your volume for your radio, and then you've also got turn it on and off. Then got your 9-speed automatic gearbox, so whenever you want to change from parked to reverse or drive, you've just got to have your foot on the brake and then push the button in to be able to shift down and select. And then on your steering wheel, you can flick through different options on your dash using the arrows. You've also got a voice command, so you can press this and you'll get a voice
cancelled
on your radio. And you've got your lights and indicators, you've got your windscreen wipers, you've got your cruise control in here, and then on the underside of your steering wheel, this is the volume for your radio. Then you can mute and unmute, and then on the other side you can skip between radio stations.